Hey everybody, welcome back to the channel. I just had a revelation about the plastic-free packaging I want to share. I just realized Hasbro is saving me a lot of money. It's costing them a lot of money, but it's saving me a lot of money. So, as you can tell, I sort of collect Ahsoka merchandise. I kind of pick one character and focus on sometimes. So, Ahsoka's pretty cool character, so I focus on her sometimes. So, I usually get, I used to always get 2 of every figure before there were so many. I get one to open and one to keep on the card. And then they got to be so many, I just couldn't keep up with it. So, but what I did realize is I still buy 2 of her. I get one to open and one to keep on the card because I collect Ahsoka and I wanted to have a carded version of her figures. So I just got this one, and I'm about to do a review of it. But I was thinking, I don't have to buy 2 of this one. I can open it up, and since the packaged version is going to look just like the box, because for example, I open this one up, and the box still looks the same. So I don't really need to buy a second one. So thanks, Hasbro. By costing yourself a sale, you saved me money. So I can still have my cake and eat it too. I can have the figure out of the box and the box still look like it's brand new and opened. So I wonder if Hasbro figured that into their equation when they were trying to force us all to like plastic-free packaging. For environmental reasons, right? But not really. It's because plastic costs them money. And they're trying to save money, but they're costing themselves money because of what I just explained. I'm only going to buy 1 of these, not 2. Because why do I need 2 if it's going to look just like a box still? Just because there's something in the box, it looks the same. So, anyway, that's my revelation for today. Maybe Hasbro will take note because I don't like the plastic-free packaging. I'm being a little bit facetious here, but I'd rather see a figure on the card. If it's just going to look like a box, there's no need to buy a second one. So, I mean, seriously, that's a pretty bad business decision on their part. But the packaging is part of the product when it comes to stuff like this. I mean, face it. Even the Black Series especially, because I know they're still doing the vintage collection with the plastic because they consider that to be part of the product because it's supposed to look like the original, and if they do plastic free it won't, so it won't look like the old Kenner figures. But same thing with the Black Series. You got the Black Series where you can see them nice, and they just display nicely, that's all. And then when you open them up, you can actually put these back. This one I got used, so it's already been opened. But the good thing about Black Series, you can put them back on the cards pretty much and or in the plastic bubble, pretty much, and make them look just like they did before you took them out. So that's their protective storage case, is how I look at it. And that's why I keep all my Black Series boxes and everything. The plastic-free ones do not have that. They're just going to be a box with some cardboard in it. There's not going to be a plastic protective case for them. So, anyway, that's my little revelation / rant for today. We can look at some of these figures though if you want. This is the Clone Wars Ahsoka. She's number 2. She was a Walmart exclusive. That's my favorite one. It looks like she does in the Clone Wars cartoons. And then this is the vintage collection version of the Clone Wars cartoons Ahsoka. That's probably my least favorite one. It looks better than the original that came in the Black Series 3 3/4 inch line. Her face looks a lot better in this one than the original. Looks more like her. But still, that's probably my least favorite one. But since they redid it, it does look better. So it's grown on me a little bit. That's just her when she was younger, I guess. It's really the only version of her when she was younger and her head tails were shorter. So for that reason, it's okay because it's that's the only version we have of that. I wouldn't mind if they did that version in her original outfit, though. That's kind of like the second outfit they had on the Clone Wars. And then this is the Rebels Black Series. That's probably my second favorite. And she's number 7 of that series. And then we have this Clone Wars version. It's 3 3/4 inch. I like that one a lot. That was the way she looked in that last season they did on Disney Plus. The Ahsoka Tano Mandalore, what they call that one, where she was fighting Darth Maul. And it's number VC 202. My light's causing glare today. And then we get to the Mandalorian versions. So this is the way she looked in the Book of Boba Fett and the Mandalorian. That's the 3 3/4 inch vintage collection. It's number 222. And then this is the one I just got. This is the deluxe version. She comes with a little Grogu and a cloak and the little what do you call that thing? I forget. So the little bird that is her, like, I can't think of what it's called. Anyway, and then she comes with 2 lightsabers and a little lantern looking thing. And a couple of little bitty objects for Grogu. I don't know if I can focus on that or not. And then we'll open that and look at it in the next video. I'm going to do a review on that one. And it's pretty much the same as this one, I believe, except she has the cloak. Which is just another reason not to buy a second one, because I already got one open of this, plus the carded one. And it's basically the same figure with the cloak, so I'll open that one just so I can have the accessories. But I'm not going to buy a third one for the box when it's just going to be the same box as this one. So, sorry Hasbro, you don't get my extra money on that one. And then this was the Rosario Dawson version from the Black Series, from the Mandalorian and Book of Boba Fett. This is the Black Series version. And she's number 19. And this is actually, I said Mandalorian and Book of Boba Fett, but that's how she looked in those, but it's really the Mandalorian Black Series line. And this is the open version. So, she looks pretty good. Pretty good likeness. Pardon my band-aid, I cut my finger. So, pretty good posability on all these, really. And let's see, this is the credits collection version. And it's pretty much the same as these, the Rosario Dawson likeness, but the colors are different. So she's a little more purpley bluish in this one. It's got different artwork. It's like the art they use in the credits of the show. So that's why they call it the credit collection. But I like the colors on this one even better than the original, though. I guess because it's kind of like a cartoony Clone Wars version of her, maybe. Maybe this is what she would look like grown up if they still did it instead of live action, if it was animated like in the Clone Wars. So. But I like that one. I like the colors on it. I think it's really nice. I'm tempted to open this one. I already have this one open and I don't really need two so close. But, I mean, they're really similar. They're just, she just has kind of like a bluer tint on this one. But I'll probably just leave that one on the card. If it was in one of these boxes, I'd open it up. I could always put it back in there, but I don't know. I might get on one of these. We'll see. There's the credit artwork. Alright, so that's my Ahsoka collection. Oh, I got one more. Hang on. Okay, I had a few more items actually. Okay, this is the same version as this one pretty much. But this is the one that came with the Amazon exclusive 3-pack. And she had a cloak. Other than that, it's pretty much the same figure. And she came with a little Grogu. And then the Mandalorian was in that set. And he had that Beskar spike. I think it's the only difference between him and the one individual package. But it's pretty much the same figure. It's just she's got that cloak. So it's pretty much the same idea as these two. This one you got the her, and you got her with the cloak and a Grogu. So it's the same idea basically, except this one you could buy individually. The other one you had to buy in a 3-pack. And this is the 3-pack counted Grogu. So it's really just a 2-pack. Grogu's more of an accessory than a figure. He's not really, I wouldn't call that a one of 3. I mean, that's an accessory. So. But it was a little bit overpriced. The Amazon exclusive. Just so that she could have that cloak that she had in the Mandalorian. But anyway. So I really have 2 of these open already. That's why I don't really want to open that credit collection. Then I have 3 of the same figure open pretty much, basically. Okay, then we got this one. This is the ones they have at the Disney parks. They're a little cartoony looking. They're pretty cool figures though. I'd say they're about 5-inch. They're not quite 6-inch, but they're bigger than a 3 3/4 inch, obviously. So I'd say probably about 5-inch. And this one came with Captain Rex. They're usually 2-packs on those. This one came with a Captain Rex and an Ahsoka. And I think that was pretty good likeness. I mean, they're kind of cartoony looking, but I mean, it looks like she does in the Clone Wars kind of. So she kind of needs to look a little cartoony. One thing is the swords the lightsabers are a little warped. I may try putting those in some hot water and straightening them out like I did in my other video. Check out my other video where I fixed that Black Series helmet to make it not be misshapen. But I don't know, this is a different kind of plastic, but I think it would still, if I heat it up enough and then kind of straighten it out as I put it in some cold water, it might fix it. So I'll probably try that. But, anyway, and then I do have a Funko Pop back here. I don't have a lot of Funko Pops, but I do have an Ahsoka. I wish they didn't have those little soulless beady eyes. Ahsoka obviously has some big old blue peepers. Not dead, soulless black eyes. So. But I got it because it was, I think I got it on sale or something. So I mean, since it was Ahsoka, I went and got it. And one more. This is something they had at Disney parks, or you could buy it at shopdisney.com. And it's an Ahsoka Tano special edition. And she's kind of like a Barbie doll size. So she looks pretty good. I think that's a really good likeness of her Clone Wars animated version. I just kept her in the box. I actually got 2 of these, but since I don't really have any other things that size to display, I think I'm just going to display her in the box and put the other one away or sell it. But I might keep it in case I do want to open one day. But it's a really good likeness. My wife liked this one. So this might be one for the girls out there. Alright. So that's my Ahsoka collection. And you know what? I think I'm just going to go ahead and do the review of this one in this video. Make it all one video. If I can find what I did with it. There it is. She fell over back here. Let's just go ahead and do this review real quick. And it'll just be an Ahsoka video. We'll just make it all in one. I might put chapter tags on this one so you can skip just to this point if you don't want to watch all my other items. Alright, so basically there's that little piece of paper, a little disclaimer paper in there, but other than that, this is it. You got your figure and a little bitty bag over here. It's got all your accessories. And I think the best way to open these, probably, sometimes you can slip them out, but since she's got that cloak, it might hinder it. So I usually just cut that tab, and then I'll cut it here too, so it doesn't keep it from sliding through. And then you just, there you go. So there she is. And she looks pretty much like the 3 3/4 version, just a smaller scale. I think they're doing some kind of technology now where they just, it's almost like 3D printing this up. It's like the same design and they can just make them in whatever scale. And the smaller scale loses some of the details, but I mean, they almost look like the same mold and everything. I talked about that in that Jawa video I did. The Tika 3 3/4 inch that came with the Ben Kenobi, or the Obi-Wan Kenobi 3-pack from Amazon. You can check out that review, but it's, I mean, you can look at the details of the sculpts and they look almost the same. The arms are different. The forearms. So, but like, look at the waist and the legs. It's almost the same exact detailing, just a smaller scale. And I think the face too, probably. The arms are definitely different sculpts, so they're completely different, but the rest looks pretty much identical. So I just think it's interesting. I'd like to know what the process is at Hasbro. I know technology's come a long way. I don't think they 3D print every figure, but somehow when they designed the original, it must be some kind of computer program where they can just scale it down and do the original before they mold them or whatever. So, and then I know they got that real face technology, or whatever they call it. That's why you get such good likenesses nowadays. That's come a long way. I'm amazed at how lifelike some of these figures look. Okay, this is our little accessory pack. So, let's see if we can get it to come out here. Alright. So there's the little Grogu. Let's compare him to that other one. He's a little smaller. Not a whole lot smaller. I think scale-wise, let's see. I guess they're about the right scale to each one. Just trying to see how that works. I quit knocking her over there. Okay, that's that little lantern that she had out in the woods at her campsite. Kind of clear. And then she's got the two lightsabers. One's a little bit longer than the other. They're like clear because hers are kind of white. I wouldn't have minded if they kind of gave it a little bit more whitish tint or a little milky kind of tint to make it look white. Because those are pretty much just clear. You can see right through them. But on the package, they do look a little milky white, like they're not totally transparent. So I wouldn't have minded if they made it look more like the package. And you got these two little bitty balls on little sticks, I guess, to make them look like he's making them levitate. Trying to see if they came off. That's just all they are. He's like making them levitate or something, I guess. Get in here a little closer here. Like that. And then you got the little bitty bird thing. I can't remember what they call those. It's totally left me. My memory has been shot ever since I had COVID. It's like, I call it COVID brain. I'm hoping it gets back to normal. I'm just like, I can't find my words, and I can't remember what things are called. So he has little feet, kind of like Polly from the Shipwreck G.I. Joe figure. But on the box, it has him on a tree limb, but we don't have a tree limb. But they also have him on the arm, so she can hold him on her arm. So we can try that, I guess, even though they didn't do that in the show. So we'll try that. That might be why the arms are different and the rest looks like it's the same mold. They might have to. I can't get him to stay on there though. Not like he's doing in that picture. Okay, there we go. You gotta turn it a certain way or it don't work. And it still falls off. Okay. There we go. So there's that. That's pretty much all there is to it. You got two lightsabers. You got two little bitty balls that are like worthless in my opinion. And you got a little lantern and a Grogu and the little bird. And then you got Ahsoka. So you basically get an Ahsoka. That's hardly like a deluxe figure. I mean, the other ones came with like cannons, or like that Dark Trooper came with like a whole charging station, or the Incinerator Trooper came with a lot of big old flames, and a Grogu and a flamethrower. The Boba Fett and the Ahsoka, they're kind of, to me, they just seem like standard figures that they could put on a bubble easily. So I think they just try to hype it up. So Anyway, so that's the review of the Ahsoka Tano and Grogu Mandalorian Deluxe figure set. And the look at all my Ahsoka different figures and stuff and comparisons on those. So thanks for watching, and please like and subscribe and check back.